I sure wish there was somebody out there who would show me the perfect three-turn curve for the new Ketramose god that was revealed for the Aether Drift set, where whenever one or more cards are put into exile from the graveyard and or the battlefield, you draw a card and lose a life. It's me. I'm the guy that's gonna do it. Here we go. Wow! You see that? Read what it do. Hee-hoo-hee. Very good. Let's get into the turn. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna play this deck's best friend, which is Planar Void. Whenever a card is put into a graveyard, remove that card from the game. Now this works different than Leyline of the Void. It works different than Rest in Peace. Those cards don't let the cards hit the graveyard. So don't run those effects in this deck. But this card specifically triggers once a card hits the graveyard, which means that anytime a card hits your graveyard, during your turn, it's going to go away, you're going to draw a card, you're going to lose a life. If you know me at all, you know that card number 2, 2 mana, turn 2, we play that Mesmeric Orb, okay? Whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that permanent's controller is going to mill a card. They're going to mill a singular card for each permanent they untap. Very, very good. Then on turn 3, we're going to play a land, put out our commander, Junkers Bunkers Deloysius. And then now that we have this set up, every single one of our turns, we're just going to mill a bunch of cards, exile a bunch of cards, one at a time, by the way, draw a bunch of cards, lose a bunch of life. And you know what else? Since we're already talking about it, run this card too, if you're going to be going Planar of the Void. Shared Trauma. Starting with you, each player may pay any amount of mana, and then each player mills that much. So even if you just pay 1 black and 2 mana into this, every player is going to mill 2 cards. That's going to be 8 cards going to the graveyard. And with Planar Void, that's 8 cards that get exiled one at a time. You're going to draw 8 cards and lose 8 life. You know how fast you're going to die in this deck? You know how many cards you're going to draw? I'm a very good deck builder.